Hey yo, what is happening guys, this is Nature coming at you with another video. So today, I have another Yozora theory. It's not my theory, it's not whoever's theory it is. Comment down in the comment section down below. Huge shout out to this person. Now I actually have two theories I need to discuss, but I'm going to make separate videos. So this will actually be tackling the Noctis theory, and then the next will be the Lushu theory. I'll explain it in a bit, but here are the comments. As you can see, hellish boy over here, this is a theory we're talking about today. The next video, most likely will be straight after this, we'll be talking about the next comment and so on. So he basically talks about how Yozora could be Noctis. We got into it a little bit more in the comments, and another person joined in the convo. It was a very big thing we were talking about. I need to actually respond to them. And then we have Isabella Stephanie Rabelard. A huge shout out to you for saying that Yozora could be Lushu. Again, not her theory. We'll dive into that in the next video. But let's talk about Noctis, because Noctis is everywhere. He's in Forza Horizon 4, the Regalia he's in Tekken 7. He's in a lot of stuff actually, now that I think about it. Oh god. But yes, it looks like his true self could be that of Kingdom Hearts. So yes, Kingdom Hearts is a big game. It's Nomura's game, and Nomura said in various statements that Noctis is one of his favorite character designs of all time. He said Sora is his favorite, and I think Noctis is his second favorite. So bringing those two together in one game universe, the Nomura verse. Again, I touched upon this last year in February or March, I think. So yeah, you know, it's a big thing that this Yozora character is what it is. So let's look at this. So the boy Hellish, huge shout out to you, bro. This isn't my theory or my proof. Someone else already proved it. So whoever found that out, let me know in the comments down below. So after checking the model for Yozora, it was found that he has a nobody's symbol earpiece, which I actually did see, but that was on Twitter. And then the chocobo chain thing, I saw that. Do you think he is Noctis's nobody after all this time, and are they hinting at something? This was actually asked by him, and it's a very interesting topic. Noctis getting the outer worldly all of a sudden within the city NT. They never really discussed versus. I would love to hear your opinion on this. Will Noctis return? Because he's one of Nomura's favorite son. LOL. So yeah, honestly, I honestly believe Noctis will make an appearance within Kingdom Hearts, because you know, Nomura's favorite creation, Nomura's boy, and the fact that, well, it's Noctis, he's in everything. And either way, Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts have crossed paths. Noctis could possibly be the bringing point between all franchises within this universe that Nomura is creating, even with The World Ends With You. And Kingdom Hearts is the center of that world. What if Noctis is the key, and the key is Yozora? Yozora is a very interesting character, and when you look at him compared to Noctis, you can see similarities, and that's what I like. There's this ideology that everyone thinks Yozora is somewhat of a jab at Square for discarding versus 13 for Final Fantasy 15. You can see there is some differences. Like, you could argue that he has taken inspiration from Noctis, but he is still his own person because of the hunting stuff that people are talking about, even though Noctis was somewhat of a hunter. But his hair is a wee bit different. He has an earpiece in, and he looks more of a hunter than a prince, if you ask me. Now, a lot of people have speculated that Yozora is Riku's nobody, but Riku was never transformed into a Heartless. Sora was transformed into a Heartless, and that gave Roxas and Shion's creation happen. And then there's Noctis. If Riku was somehow the somebody of Yozora, then wouldn't that make Noctis the Heartless of Riku? Because if people are saying they're the same person, there's so many similar haircuts, there's memes going around. But here's the thing, there is something hinting towards Yozora be Noctis, and that is this.
This isn't the real world, and I am here. But this isn't what I really look like. How would you recognize me as Yozora?
No one knows who Yozora's real body looks like. However, Hellish has this to say. His body structure is so similar to Noctis, and yes, that is true. It could transform, it could possibly be the exact same. He wants Final Fantasy characters to be a major part, and I feel that Yozora opens that up if his true form ends up being Noctis. Because if you say Noctis is playing a small role when he's freaking Yozora, oh, Square Enix, you're mad lads, really. But on all honesty, Noctis being Yozora is a fun theory to think about, because mainly Noctis is one of my favorite characters, and I feel that Yozora, even though I hate him because I died so many times, is going to be one of my favorite characters because he has so much layer to him that we don't even know what his entire shtick is. We know Sora was being the guardian of light, the chosen one. Donald was being the guy who can't heal you, and Goofy is best boy. However, what is Yozora? All we know now is that Yozora is a crazy, well, not crazy, he's a unique individual who's been through a lot. His trials, and you could even argue that the trials that Yozora went through could be compared to that of Noctis collecting the royal arms. That could possibly be a connection as well. Noctis, Lucis, Kylum, and Yozora mean the same thing, and that is of night sky, which is in fact different to that of Sora, because Sora means sky. It's a Japanese word for sky, and that in itself shows that, well, night sky and sky, those are two very different things. Noctis is way more laid back compared to well, not more laid back, he's not as overhyped and as yelly as Sora. Sora's more like a prompto, if you know what I mean, but he's still chilled out and he's still happy at times. But Yozora, we haven't seen him happy. That's the thing. Within video game, within cutscenes, within combat, we have not seen Yozora happy. So what if this is somewhat Noctis, but the Master of Masters actually drove the Yozora into madness, into thinking there is no such thing as hope, going through the trials. Then his final trial was to fight the Master of Masters, because Noctis himself had to fight Arden, Lucis, Kylum, which was the final fight, and he went through all the trials, the 10-year waiting period from Final Fantasy 15 to the distant Dark World, which was later on within Final Fantasy 15. All of this can be compared to Yozora. We don't know how long Yozora has been put through these quote-unquote trials. Has he been through it all? I'm gonna even talk about that in the next video, because it links to the next video of talking about Lucio. But anyway, yes, Yozora and Noctis have been through similar paths. Granted, we only know what we know. We don't know if Yozora has a mother. But then again, in Kingdom Hearts, no one has a mother, now that I think about it. Or you just leave them on red when they ask you to come down for dinner or supper, whatever they called it. But I digress. Noctis is one of those characters who was so... it's hard to explain. Noctis was just a character that knew he had such a big burden. He didn't want to take that burden of being the only person who can save the world. Yozora is somewhat saving Sora, because Sora could possibly be Yozora's world. Because without Yozora fighting Sora, there is no future. Think about it like this: if Sora did not fight Yozora, there's no future Kingdom Hearts games. If Yozora didn't put that fight, if Nomura didn't put that fight there. The reason why that was put there was to make us think, to make us understand why did Yozora do what he did. Why did he fight Noctis? Was this his final trial? Was this one of his trials? Was this going to be his actual first challenge? Because we know Yozora's strong. God, I know he's strong. The entire Kingdom Hearts community know he's strong. But himself being as strong as he is, could you say that he was still easing through it and Sora was his first actual challenge? Noctis himself is strong. Base game, he's strong. Yozora, oh god, he's the hardest super boss I've ever fought. Possibly even worse than Lingering Will within Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. But honestly speaking, Yozora knows what he's doing. Yozora saved, quote unquote, saved Sora, yet at the same time did not save Sora, because that's another video I have to talk about, but that doesn't relate to this. So all I'm trying to say is that Noctis and Yozora could be the same person, but at the same time there's so much contradiction to it that it could possibly not. So for this theory, I'm going to have to say that it's possibly not possibly possible. Basically, it's a yes and a no at the same time. I don't know what to say. Noctis honestly fits all the roles that Yozora is going through, and Yozora fits that of Noctis, the burden that he's given. And the thing is, Yozora just wanted one thing, and that was, well, whoever that nameless star was. People are saying it's Stella, but in Final Fantasy 15, all Noctis wanted was, well, he didn't only want to marry Luna Freya, but that was the main goal of it. He wanted to marry Luna. And then also within Versus 13, Stella was his, not his main priority. They were like enemies. So what if that's another thing? What if Yozora has to fight the star? What if he put the star there? He is relating so much to Noctis and Versus 13 Noctis way more than that of Final Fantasy 15's Noctis. So basically, all I'm trying to say is he more like Final Fantasy 15's Noctis? No. But is he more like Final Fantasy 13 Versus 13's Noctis? Yes. Yozora honestly suits that character model and even the character traits of Versus 13 Noctis. So if his true body is shown to be Versus 13 Noctis, then it would make a lot of sense. But then there's another theory I'm going to dive into in the next video. Anyway guys, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this theory of Yozora being Versus 13 Noctis. And of course, whoever actually came up with the theory, let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like, helps me a lot. Comment down in the comment section down below what you guys think. Share with friends, and most importantly, subscribe to become a fellow lightning bolt. Anyway guys, that is it for this video, and as always, this is a Lightning H8. Blaze out.